If you're trying to bleach one of your mounts, like all of these here, like this, bleach your mounts, this is the right video for you. So when you're trying to bleach your trophy mount, you're always going to need gloves. I'm going to put them on in a sec. But this is a Mule Deer 2.0, what I got from last year, and this is what it looks bleached. So in this video, I'll be showing you guys how to do that. And let's just put this away. And the stuff you're going to need: gloves. You need light so you can see. Obviously, you're going to need a little container. Doesn't matter, like a plastic container like this. You're going to need a bit of oxidizing perfume. It's the stuff what bleaches your deer. And you're going to need another container to put the skull in when you're bleaching. And this is going to put where you put your oxidizing perfume. And you also need a brush so you can brush on the oxidizing perfume onto the skull of your trophy mount. Today in this video, I'm going to be bleaching my big 3-point buck from this year's youth hunt. If you want to check that video out, the link's in the description. I got very lucky this year on public land, got this giant buck. So let's get on into this video. So I got my gloves on. Now I'm going to put the oxidizing perfume into this little container. You only need just to cover the bottom. And also you need a cloth so you don't bleach your table, of course. So I'm going to put a little bit in here just so you can't see the bottom. That's very good amount there. As you can see, it's covering the bottom. You can't see any of the bottom. That's the perfect amount for the deer. So now I'm going to move this so it doesn't get in the way. And I'm going to move all this stuff right now so I can put this in here. But the problem is it does not fit. If your trophy mount will not fit in a container, you need a bigger container. If you do not have a bigger container to fit the skull of your trophy mount, big enough to fit it, you will need a cardboard bag to put instead of this container. I'm going to put this to the side. I'm going to lift up my mount carefully, and then I'm going to put this cardboard bag right here. Make sure the cloth is under it. And I'm going to put my trophy mount right here. And this is how the setup's going to look. You're going to take your oxidizing perfume, your brush, and now you're going to start dipping your brush into the oxidizing perfume and start brushing it lightly, not hardly, so the oxidizing perfume does not flick up. You're going to lightly coat the skull with the oxidizing perfume. One thing I forgot to mention is that you also need to do the backside of the skull, and also you need to do the inside where the brain needs to be under it, because it would not look nice if the bottom side and then the inside was dirty and had a bunch of brown spots. And you don't need to worry about the teeth. You'll eventually remove them if you want to. But I just removed them. It looks better without them, and it's just super nice to have your mount all white. So I just finished painting the skull with the oxidizing perfume. You can still see I have some left down here, but this is what the finished product looks like. It's like almost the same, but I just put a little small coat over the skull. And now I'm going to put tin foil over the skull, cover it. And by the way, don't put any oxidizing perfume on the antlers. My antlers look like this because when I shot my deer, it had velvet. That's why they're whiter than normal antlers. So I'm going to put tinfoil on the deer's skull now. You're going to take the sheet of tinfoil you took and put the deer's skull nicely, perfectly in the middle. And by the way, you don't need to do just one sheet of tinfoil. You could put multiple. So I'm just going to go like this. Start putting the tinfoil over the deer's skull, like this. For like this small buck over here, I only need one sheet of tinfoil, and it was easy to paint. It takes like 5-10 minutes. It doesn't take a long time. As you can see, I'm putting the tinfoil right under where the antler has that little part sticking out, right where the hair used to be. And I put the tinfoil right under that line so it can guide you. And it works out perfectly when doing this. Put pressure so you can make sure no air comes out. Like compress it. And here, for tinfoil, it works good. Like you can like kind of make them glue together, like the two different sheets. So this is what it looks like when you fully tinfoil the skull. Put all the tinfoil you needed onto the skull. So you're going to leave this overnight, leave it for 24 hours with the tinfoil on, and then you're going to put another coat of oxidizing perfume, and you're going to repeat this process 3 times. So this is 1, and then you're going to do it 2 more times. So it takes like 72 hours to finish this whole thing. But when it's done, it's totally worth it. I'm not going to show the finished product of this, but this is like how it's going to look. This took 3 coats here. This buck. Oh no, you don't need to do it 3 times. You could do it 2 times, so it's not going to look as white. If you want it whiter than this, I feel like there's plenty of oxidizing perfume and just white enough for my liking. It's just white, super nice. But this 3 times. If you want to do it 4 times, you can. If you want to do it 2 times, you can. But don't do it like 5 or 6 times. So that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But if you want to watch, my short channel has 800 subscribers. Now it's right here. If you want to watch my September youth hunt from this year, where I shot this beautiful buck, it's right here.